The markets are red. All your stocks are red. The kids won't stop crying. It's raining outside. You spilled coffee on your shirt. Today sucks. But what is going on and why is right now a perfect dip buying opportunity? That's what we're going to be talking about. So without further ado, my friends, hit the thumbs up button and now let's get into it. Today's video is going to have three main segments: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a catalyst breakdown as to what the hell's going on in the markets and what is the catalyst driving things down. The what, we're going to be doing some stock analysis, and the where, I'm going to be telling you guys where to get in, where to get out in these markets. So without further ado, hit the thumbs up button and now let's get into it. And if you haven't yet subscribed, freaking subscribe. We only have one goal: 40,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I think we can do it, all right? So let's get to work. So when it comes to the markets, what else going on regarding the markets? Whole lot of red, all right? Whole lot of red like the Playboy Cardi album, all right? So what's going on here? Well, with that said, first things first, we want to analyze the why, right? We want to analyze the why because in order to predict the future, we first need to understand the past. We need to analyze why are the markets dipping, right? So many people are saying, oh, it's dipping, but no one's really asking why. Because if we can figure out the why, then we can figure out, hey, how long is this going to last? Has this previously happened? What's going on here? Well, let's go over here and let's read. So, we got some more progress in these trade wars. So it says Trump administration considering curbs on exports to China made with U.S. software. So he's pretty much going ahead and he's rebuttaling, let's say that way. He's rebuttaling China's last round of rare earth export restrictions. What are rare earth materials? Does Trump like rocks that much? I'm sure Hunter Biden likes rocks, but does Trump like rocks? No, Trump doesn't like rocks. Trump doesn't care about the materials from the earth. He cares about tech. The rare earth materials are used in tech. So what Trump is doing, Trump is saying, hey, you're going to put tariffs on us to have these materials to make these products. We're going to put tariffs on the damn product that your people are buying. From jet engines to laptops. I know it says laptops. You may not know what the fuck is a laptop. What is it like? What is China's buying American laptops? No. They're talking about iPhones, all right? They just didn't want to say iPhones. They didn't want to say iPhones, okay? They didn't want to say iPhones. They're talking about iPhones, all right? They're talking about iPhones. They're talking about NVIDIA chips. This is what they're talking about, okay? So what this is a little bit of progress. You know why there's a little bit of progress? Because if China's pushing and Trump is pushing, we're going to come up with a meeting, and the meeting is going to be good, and the markets are going to be recovering. That's it. But until we get there, you should anticipate a lot more volatility. Because I'm here to tell you that the red that you're seeing right now is potentially just the beginning of the red that you will be seeing. That's right. That's right. You heard that right. There's going to be more red. There's probably going to be a lot more red. There's probably going to be a lot more red. I'm sorry, there's probably going to be a lot more red. In fact, I anticipate that the SPY, the S&P 500, could dip. I could see the SPY dipping. Hold on. Let's go to daily. I could see the SPY dipping all the way down to 610 to 620. You heard that right. Which is a 10% move from where it's trading at right now. Correct. I said it. Correct. It's possible. It is possible. Now, what don't we want to be doing? We don't want to wait and say, oh, Sam said it's going to 620, so I will just wait and buy stocks till 620. No, you dummy. No, you dummy, because guess what? Tomorrow they could get together in a room, have a good time, make a deal, and bam, markets are going back to all-time highs. Easy peasy, all your stocks are recovered. Mwah, beautiful. However, That could also not happen. And stocks could fall down to 620. Okay? The spot could dip down to 620. So, what do we do, Sam? What do we do? What do we do? We prepare for the worst, but we expect the best. Meaning, you're not going to go ahead and use all the funds that you have that you want to allocate to given plays all at once. Right now is the time to nibble. You nibble in this, you nibble in that, you nibble in this, you nibble in that. Because let me tell you something. Things look cheap right now. I agree. Things look very cheap. Things look very cheap. My favorite stocks are very cheap. Yesterday I bought a shit ton of SOUX. Today SOUX is down another 20%. It looks very cheap. But just because something is cheap, it doesn't mean that it can't get cheaper. Just because things are cheap right now, it doesn't mean they can't get cheaper. Get that in your head. Listen to what I just said. Just because things are cheap, it doesn't mean that things can't get cheaper. Trust me, things can get a lot cheaper. So what do? We don't want to go ahead and exhaust all of our purchasing power all at once right now just because things look cheap. What I'm doing right now, as of right now that I'm talking to you guys, I have about 30% of my cash allocated to stocks. 30%. Pretty good, 30%. Solid. I still have 70% of my cash left. And I'm waiting for another leg down so then I can go ahead and add again to my favorite stocks. Now, this is what you need to understand about your favorite stocks. What are your favorite stocks? I don't care if your favorite stock is Apple. I don't care if your favorite stock is Nvidia. I don't care. Do you know why I don't care? Because what you don't want to be doing, you don't want to be buying stocks that are going to be affected by this bullshit. Nvidia, Apple are going to be. Okay? They're going to be. Whether you like it or not, they're going to be. And they're going to get fucked from both ends. They're going to get fucked from the rare earth materials, and they're going to get fucked from the US-China side. Curbs exports. Less exports now. Higher prices. Less sales. So you don't want to be trading stocks that are actually catching strays in the middle of this trade war. You don't want to be doing that. I don't care how stable the company is. I don't care. Buy the dip on shit that has nothing to do with this. Buy the dip on stuff that has nothing to do with this trade war. That's how you're going to make the most amount of money in this trade war kerfuffle. That's how you're going to do it. That's how it's done. Okay? So for me, it's one of those things that's like, it's going to be a great opportunity, and I'm almost excited for the 620 to 630 to come. Because I understand that when it comes, just like I bought the shit out of this dip, I'm going to buy the shit out of that dip. And when it comes, we're going to make a lot of money. Because why? Because this is something that has a solution. This is a problem that there is a solution to. This is a problem that there's a solution for. Let's put it that way. The solution is Trump shutting the fuck up. That's the solution. The same way he shut the fuck up over here and the markets recovered, once the markets are down enough and his buddies have bought the dip, he will shut the fuck up and say, we made a deal. We made a deal. They love China. China loves me. China. They love me in China. They love me in China. Bang. We're back. We're so back. We're so fucking back. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. So, what I don't want you guys to do is I don't want you to go ahead and see red and just buy the dip on everything. Because that's the most common mistake a lot of traders make. Even in our own community, I see it, right? Even in our own community, I see it. Like, I buy some stocks, okay? I average into stocks. We buy like 2%. And then it dips. And everyone's like, do we buy more? Is it time to buy more? It's like, relax. Calm down. Relax. Just because something's cheap right now, and this is where averaging in becomes an art. Where you need to be able to actually look at the markets and go, hey, this is a support level, I'm going to average in. This is the next support level, I'm going to average in more here. This is the next support level, I'm going to average in here. Because what oftentimes happens is that people average in, and then we get halfway to a next support level, they average in here, then we get halfway to the next support, to the same support level, we're now down at the support level, they average in, then we get halfway down to this is the next support level, they get halfway down, they average in, then by the time we come down to the next support level again, they have no money to average in. Now, I'm not telling you to go ahead and time the bottom of the markets, because remember what I always tell you guys, you're never going to get at the bottom, you're never going to get at the top. I'm like a broken record when it comes to this bullshit. However, you can try, right? You can try, okay? And if you're actually paying attention to what's going on, you can do very well. Because there's only going to be so much red in the markets. There's only going to be so much blood in the markets based off of a catalyst which we've already seen the markets recover from. Like, this isn't, listen, man, this is Trump pushing, okay? This is Trump pushing. This is Trump wanting to take away the monopoly that China has. If he realizes that, yo, this is actually fucking things up really bad, he's just gonna be like, yo, you know what, man? Fuck them. Let them have their monopoly. Let them. I tried. Let them have it. So that's what you're seeing here. That's why the tech sector is getting hit so hard. Now, there is 1,001 stocks that have nothing to do with China. But they're still getting sold. They're still selling off. So go buy those. Okay? Good. Now, if you want to know what I'm buying every single day, if you want to get alerted directly to your phone, when I get in, when I get out, when I buy, when I sell, all the above, and you want to get access to my day trade alerts, to my swing alerts, option alerts, this is what our swing alerts look like. We give it a ticker, we give it an entry, we give it an exit, we give it a stop loss, and we tell you how many shares to buy in a 10K account. Okay? In a 10K account. So let's say you have a 50K account, you multiply by 5. Let's say you have a 5K account, you divide by 2. Very simple and easy. Today we crushed it on BYND. We jumped it on 560. We exited at 760. Bang. We did close the third at 680 because I was kind of pussy, but we did well on the rest. This is me explaining position sizing, so go ahead and maybe read this if you guys like. SOUX, we bought the dip at 43. Solid trade. Give it a shot, okay? Day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, Q&A, you name it, we got it. And, previously, we used to do a 7-day free trial, okay? Previously, we used to do a 7-day free trial. Read what my man said. He said, "Hi, Sam. Thank you for our work on the community. My 7-day trial finished. It was great. I think you can remember to after this week." He brought in 7K in 7 days. We no longer do a 7-day free trial. You know what we do now? Now, we do a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money-back guarantee. 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money-back guarantee. Look at this. Joel brought in 575. Thanks for the growth on VSD and Palantir. HE has been posting guidance on days when the markets are glowing green and red. Posting exact entries and exits. 45% on both these trades. Wonderful. This was an option trade from one of our mentors. Hey, folks, my second day trading with the team, 1,300 in less than an hour. Thanks. I appreciate you, Fred. Bang. Thank you to all the mentors here, 1,500. Beyond thanks, guys, 758 pounds. $370. Look at this, 500% off of Beyond. Our first entry on Beyond was 0.8. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Pro Trader. I was holding from Pro Traders. I was holding from 0.8. Amazing, 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 amazing. I mean, shit makes me happy, man. Granny Slayer. This is literally today. He says, "A couple of years ago, I was down in the trenches, absolutely beyond fucked. Made every single mistake you can name. and wouldn't learn from it, lost way more than I could afford, and was so close to giving up, decided to give it one last chance and find a mentors. Now I'm almost back to green with the help of Sam and everyone else. Words can't describe it, but Sam, you helped me out more than you could know. Thank you so much, and all the other shot callers. The Robinhood account is my own doing. Really don't know what the fuck I was doing. The Moomoo account I started with when joining the server. Truly lifesaver. So this is his results on his own. He got fucked. Then this is him with us, up 70% on the year. It's literally called Sam Swings. Wonderful. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. Amazing. Thank you, Sam and everyone else in this community. I reached my first weekly milestone, and more to come for sure. $1,000 on the week. This is literally yesterday. We've been crushing it, man. We've been crushing it. Sold half of your boats was in mid. Thank you, brother. $44,000. Listen, give it a shot. The link is in the comment section and description. Okay? I look forward to meeting you guys in Top Trader Academy. Thank you for watching once again. Next 10 members, 50% discount. 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Why the next 10 members, 50% discount? Because we want to reward the action takers, not the procrastinators. We want to promote action taking and reward the action takers, not the people that are like, oh, I need to ask my wife so she can ask her boyfriend if I can sign up for a 2 weeks free trial. It's fucking free, dude. You can't afford free. Compare the free or the price of the community to what your portfolio is going through right now, and just go, huh? What's $100 more? What's $200 more? Depends if you get the spots or not. Depends how much does it add to this red? Okay, well let me give it a shot. It's common sense. Anyways, I look forward to meeting you guys in Top Trader Academy. Thank you for watching. Your boy Sam from Top Trader Academy.